Well, they're on the gate for race 3 at Mohawk. It's post time. Field of 10 lined up for the Armborough flight. They're off and trotting, leading is Stormont Kate, the quickest down the center. Hanover out alertly with her. From the inside, Rockin' with Dewey, the whip over her tail from in third as they cross the line first time. 3 lengths back to Rules of the Road, fourth away. Fifth inside to Missy's Gaga. Charm Life showed up at the inside from in sixth. Shake It Carry well off the speed back there from in seventh. Elegant Serenity hustled along from eighth at the inside. Gap of 3 to Barn Doll, and White becomes her, the long shot trailer. 27-2 that first quarter, and Gingras touches down with Hanover. The talk of the tote board fronts the field across the backstretch. Stormont Kate left hard, and she's rewarded with a 2-hole trip behind the favorite here. 2 lengths in third to Rockin' with Dewey, and off the speed Rules of the Road from fourth. Missy's Gaga fifth, Charm Life sixth, Shake It Carry seventh. Elegant Serenity tips into the flow from an eighth. Barn Doll shoots through ninth inside, and White becomes her from 10th. Half mile, 56 flat, onto the far turn off a 28 3 second quarter. Hanover on top over a length now. Right there, second still, Stormont Kate. Rockin' with Dewey, roused off the rail from in third now by Bayarchon. She starts to accelerate, so too does Hanover, as Gingras feeds her just a little bit more racetrack, and she's on top by 2 lengths. Stormont Kate is second, Rockin' with Dewey third, fourth outside to Rules of the Road, then Missy's Gaga, Charm Life, and Shake It Carry, 3 quarters, 124-1, and with a 3-length lead coming off the turn, and all wrapped up coming to the 7/8 pole is Hanover, as she's on top by 5 now, 6 lengths. Stormont Kate back second, Rockin' with Dewey third. Way back in fourth is Rules of the Road, a deep stretch lead, and Hanover has turned this one into a one-mare affair. It's all Hanover. She won by 8 lengths. Hanover in 151. A stakes record. She set a track and Canadian record, and she's equaled the world record. 151 for Hanover.
Make sure. Looking right here. That's perfect. Thank you. Well, the fireworks start early here on Pepsi North America Cup night. Hanover impresses stakes, track record, and equals the world record, 151. Joined first here with winning driver Yannick Gingras. You were impressed last week. How impressed are you now?
Oh, I knew she could go like that last week. She was totally wrapped up. I knew she had a couple big miles in her, that's for sure. You know, she's fresh, and she's never been racing against the top horses, you know, so she was always within herself. But it was a scary amount tonight, but she still had more.
You know, if you would have told me ahead of time Burke and Gingras were going to win the Armborough flight in world record time, I'd say, yeah, Mission Brief could certainly do that. But this is a different mare, and man, oh man, what kind of a level is she on with those ones?
Well, you know, Mission Brief is, I mean, I don't know, she's a class of her own, I think. You know, when she's on her game, I haven't yet to drive a trotter that can go as fast as she can. So I wouldn't put this mare, you know, quite yet in Mission Brief category, but she's definitely a great replacement, I can tell you that. You know, me too. I was early in the year. I had Maven and Mission Brief. I thought for the open mare division, and both of them didn't make it back to the races. And to hop on a mare like this is definitely, you know, it's a lot of fun.
Congrats, Yannick, and best of luck the rest of the night.
Thank you very much.
All right, I'm going to bring in part owner Frank Baldacchino, and I mean, this is a special mare. You told me that off camera. Just your overall thoughts.
Yeah, I mean, she came into the race super. She prepped great in Indiana. Jamie did a great job with her, you know, running the Burke barn with her. at 2, 3, and 4 to get her to the stage that we are today, and she's pretty special.
You know, she was a star on the Indiana Sire Stakes, of course. You know, staying on that scene, dodging all the big ones on the Grand Circuit. How much does that help her going forward now in her older career?
I think it's a godsend, really, because, you know, I mean, she raced in Indiana, which is competition. There was some really nice mares at 2 and 3 that she had to battle week in and week out, and they kind of laid the foundation for her at 4 now, and hopefully, you know, 5 and 6 to be a top mare and race at this level for the next few years would be great.
I know she's won a lot of races, but this might have just been her coming out party. Congrats with her.
Thanks very much.
All right, there's Frank Baldacchino, one of the part owners on Hannelore Hanover, who now shares a world record after a 151 tally in the Armbro flight.